There are things worth an obscene lot in the world today. Things that will raise an eyebrow when you hear what they are, and drop your jaw when you hear the amount. Today, we're going to be looking at the top 10 most expensive things in the world. From chess sets to million-dollar televisions to dusty feathers. Yep, you heard that right. The items on this list are definitely going to surprise you. Before we get started with this video, please subscribe to our channel and leave a like on this video. Enough talk, let's dive right into it. Land, real estate, Tokyo, Japan. Price, $1,200 per square meter. We all pretty much know that land and property is money, and some are much more expensive than others. Much more. Much more. Okay, that's a lot of much. But really, it isn't, because land in Tokyo is that much more expensive. The capital city of Japan, home to one of the most beautiful civilizations known to man, property in Tokyo is worth more than gold. Buying land in Tokyo is no ordinary man's land. Only the extremely wealthy can dare afford it. Why? Well, perhaps because the starting price of land per square meter is $1,200 per square meter. That's not even enough to build a bathroom. The reason for this ridiculous price is Tokyo is the most densely populated city in the world. Getting a new piece of land in Tokyo is an almost impossible task as each day rolls by. Some 10 years ago, London used to be the most expensive city in the world in terms of real estate and price of land before the honor shifted to Tokyo. 10 years before that, it was Paris that reigned supreme. Now, as at 2020, the top 3 most expensive cities in the world are all Japanese cities. I wonder what their secret is. Chess set, Charles Hollander. Price, $600,000. Chess, the game of kings and queens. A game often praised as the pinnacle of intellectual vibrancy. Chess is noble, elegant, gentrified, and sometimes a chess set is as financially draining to a bank account as playing the game is intellectually. Not all sets are expensive, of course. A chess set can be gotten for as low as $5. As it is available for such a cheap price, it would be pretty difficult to believe that such a common thing can really be expensive. Well, think again. While chess sets can go for as low as $5, the most expensive chess set costs as much as $600,000. Charles Hollander had the honor of producing the most expensive luxury chess set in the world. About 320 carats of white and black diamonds were used in the making of this chess set. Rumors abound about another, more expensive chess set named the Jewel Royale. Talks suggest it will soon hit the market with a price tag of $980,000. However, until it is presented to the world and agreed by the market prices as the most expensive chess set, the Jewel Royale continues to be regarded as just a concept. Camera, Seu Frère de Guero. Price, $775,000. Picture that money is pretty much standard lingo nowadays. But what you use to picture said money can be pretty expensive itself. In the top 5 of our list of most expensive things in the world is the most expensive camera in the world. Commonly used for taking pictures and the occasional videos, cameras are sold for as low as $30. For those who are quite familiar with the market prices of good quality cameras, it will no doubt surprise you then to learn that there is a camera that is worth almost $800,000. The Seu Frère de Guero type camera is the most expensive camera in the world with a price tag of $775,000. The daguerreotype camera was made in 1839 and thought to be the oldest commercially manufactured camera in the world. The camera in itself has a long history of snapping and taking pictures, which only served to increase its value. The camera was sold at an auction in a private party back in 2007. Hotel room. Royal Penthouse Suite. Hotel President Wilson in Geneva. Price? $65,000 per night. The Royal Penthouse Suite at the Hotel President Wilson in Geneva has made the list as the most expensive hotel room in the world, and one of the most expensive things in the world as well. The city of Las Vegas in America is well known in the world of hotels for its grand hotels and hospitality services. While the top 10 largest hotels in the world are found in Las Vegas, this one in Geneva takes the top spot. The charges of these top hotels varies according to their star category. There are 7 different levels of the offered facilities by hotels, and these levels are named as stars. Hotel rates can differ greatly from $20 a night to $2,000 a night. The most expensive hotel room in terms of charges is easily the Royal Penthouse Suite, Hotel President Wilson in Geneva. In this expensive hotel, there are 10 rooms, each having a rent of $65,000 per night. Cigar. Gurkha Black Dragon. Price: $1,150 each. Expensive cigars are pretty much a cliche at this point, so it shouldn't come as much of a surprise that it features on the top 10 world's most expensive things list. Priced at a minimum of $1,150 for each cigar, the Gurkha Black Dragon is pretty famous for being the most expensive cigar ever. And given that this cigar is sold in chests and not individually, I think that it's safe to assume the cigar is definitely one of the most expensive smokes ever made. First introduced to the world in 2006, the Gurkha Black Dragon cigars had a lot of pomp and pageantry attached to them. From their price to their delivery package. Many saw it as the ultimate cigar to smoke, which might have driven up its price. In recognition of its rarity, it is delivered to buyers in a chest made from camel bone. Only 5 chests of this cigar were made. Perhaps that is one of the factors behind the huge sum for this cigar. Cell phone. iPhone 5 by Stuart Hughes. Price: $15.3 million. This second most expensive item in the world is a Stuart Hughes gold and black diamond iPhone 5. Since the turn of the century, technology has improved drastically, and cell phones are now a norm, seen in the hands of all and sundry. As a common household item, a cell phone is found between the range of $20 to $2,000. While that in itself is rather expensive, it is nowhere near the price of the most expensive cell phone in the world today. The most expensive cell phone in known history is an iPhone 5 that belongs to Stuart Hughes. Hughes is a jeweler based in Liverpool. He had previously built a diamond iPhone 4, a platinum MacBook Air, and a gold iPad 2. The iPhone 5 encrusted with gold and diamond surfaces has been estimated with a market price of $15.3 million. Can you imagine walking down a crowded street with over $15 million in your pocket? Feather. Extinct Huaya Price: $10,000. Yes, you heard that right. A feather. Can you really imagine a feather on the list of top 10 most expensive items in the world? No average person will believe a feather is even worth anything. It makes no sense. It sounds unbelievable. Well, believe it. This feather is worth something, and not just anything. A lot. An outrageous lot. An outrageous at least $10,000 lot. This unbelievable feather can only be found in New Zealand. What makes it the most expensive feather in the world is that it is the remnant of an extinct bird, the huaya. It was sold for $10,000 at an auction in New Zealand. Television set, Prestige HD Supreme Rose Edition. Price: $2.3 million. What's cooler than a $1 million TV show? A $2.3 million TV set. The most expensive LED television takes the number 4 spot on our list of the most expensive things in the world, with a price tag of $2.3 million. This common and generic household television would normally set you back at least $100. Here, though, is the world's most expensive television. Aptly named the Prestige HD Supreme Rose Edition, this ridiculously expensive television costs a whopping sum of $2.3 million. What is so special about this television, you might ask? Well, this television set is covered by a hand-sewn alligator skin. In addition to that, it is a diamond-studded television set. This television was manufactured with the aim of providing a viewing pleasure to its viewers, whether it's on or off. Those features help to set the television set aside as the most expensive television set in the world. What's the highest amount you've spent on a television set? Let us know in the comment section below. Piano. Heinzmann Crystal. Price $3.22 million. Pianos are nothing more than simple musical instruments. It often resembles a harp set in a vertical or horizontal frame. It is played by depressing the keys. In spite of what you might think, pianos are not expensive at all, with the minimum market price as low as $15. However, the most expensive piano in the world, the Heinzmann Crystal piano, has a whopping price tag of $3.22 million. The 9-foot-long piano was created in Beijing, China. It was sold at auction in a private party. Watch. Haute jewelry from Chopin. Price $25 million. Finally, we have arrived at the most expensive item in the world right now, and it is a watch. That's right, a wristwatch worth $25 million. A watch is nothing more than a time-telling device strapped on the wrist. It is easily one of the cheapest things in the world today, costing as little as 50 cents. It makes you wonder then, what exactly a $25 million watch has to offer. I mean, with that price, it ought to be able to tell you when this pandemic's going to be over, right? The watch, which is named Haute Jewelry, was made by Chopin. The watch is studded with several precious diamonds to provide a glittery mess. Beyond the glitter and aesthetics, this watch provides the same function as a simple 50-cent watch, which is to tell the time. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the top 10 most expensive things in the world. While many of these things have such high prices and little additions, they still provide the same services and functions as the cheaper products. I guess it all just depends on your taste and your bank accounts too. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please click on the like button. And don't forget to subscribe for 10 years of good luck.